When did he giggle?
Oh, look at you. Now, how do we know when anybody's on here?
Live. This is live.
Okay,
Normally something will pop up on the bottom.
right. Well, it is 5 o'clock. Oh, you know, school's off by a few minutes, so.
Yeah, it's still like 10:55. What? No, I looked. Your neighbors too? Right.
Thanks.
I don't like this angle. Are you laughing at me?
Yes, I'm laughing at you.
Why are you laughing at me? We'll do it inside the tree. Be mysterious. Tune into our Google Classroom. Missy, can you put up the peace sign? Oh, no, it's blurry. Hold it. Wait. Okay.
Isn't this school like 4 minutes off or something like that?
Yes. No, they changed it back to 4. Yeah, no. The school's 4 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be 5, now it's 4. Everybody saw that. Hey, look, they're down here. Oh, jeez.
What?
Come sit on the floor here.
Stop. I don't look at the thumb. Stop saying that I look like a thumb. I don't look at the thumb. I hate all of you.
Well, you all look very smiley, but there's nobody on the other end yet. Let me see if anybody has messaged me.
Did you tell Ashley to go to the library? I'm gonna say sit. I'm not sitting.
Put the thing back where it came from or something.
Yo, get Dakota's Snapchat out of here. Oh, I'm sorry.
That ass 2 weeks away from her. No.
Chanel.
No, oh God. I better not show up anywhere. I'm coming for
I'll take a
you.
picture when you turn. It's not a video, don't worry.
That's even worse.
Ew, oh my god, no.
Look at Nancy.
She says 11:30 for the Google thing.
Man, your
No,
Snapchat's
the school's saying 11. I got a message saying 11.
This is Colin. I told Maggie to tell her, and she's like, I put this in here to her. I'm like, okay.
It says 29 minutes.
What?
No, see, what happened was, I think we said 11:30 at first, but then when the school sent the message out today, it said 11.
They did their monologue to me. Thank you. Bear attack you. Feel a bird without eyebrows.
Is it the Wi-Fi? Or is it just that no one checked out?
No, no one's got the sign on yet. I just told Mr.
Oh, you're
Minipelli.
sitting on the.
Sorry, Valley?
I just told him.
Oh, you told him.
I told the parents too. On WhatsApp.
My mom says to try, but my parents.
Well, it actually saves and you can see it afterwards.
Oh, today's the last day before spring break. That's why everyone's going crazy.
Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, because on here it says it's
Yeah, this
11 o'clock.
This
Yeah,
carpet.
no teachers there to be to log on.
This carpet's not comfortable. It's like poking me.
I would say when it comes in only touch, but you probably couldn't get in the.
I don't want to be in it. I don't want to see anybody from school.
When it comes to.
Well, right now we're only seeing ourselves, so.
Which is good enough.
I mean, it's nice not seeing people from school.
Huh?
It's nice not seeing people from school. You know, I left like getting bitched at by Dakota and Andrea, but like, you know what else?
This is on tape.
One viewer.
Whatever.
It says the T. It says one viewer.
Where do you see it? Who it says who's on? Justin, where does it say who's on here?
It's electric.
Where are you?
How did you know that she was on?
I'm weak. I'm a weak person.
Normally pops up on the bottom.
But I don't see. Oh, I don't see anybody here. If
Oh, this is too much for you.
I don't want to do that. Usually somebody shows up over here, but I don't just know how that works. I don't see anybody else on here.
This is one viewer.
Where?
The bottom.
Oh, one viewer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she. I wanted to see.
But does it tell you who it is?
Because you look at
I guess we'll wait for a few more viewers.
My mom was trying to figure this out. I think she's struggling.
Talk for a little while.
I really had like the one night cheek on them. I was saying like I want that cheek on them. Father, why can I hear her? Alright, my mom's struggling. I'm gonna.
This is why I did it at 11. It was in the email this morning at 11. It's in my calendar at 11, even though I originally said 11:30. So I figured people would sign on and.
Let's see if I have my mom. Oh no.
I think my dad said that on the website it says 11.
It does, but at school, Mr. Manny Pelly said 11 today.
Yeah.
So that's why I went on at 11.
So
I mean, I
maybe
wanna-
we go 6 hours back. It's 11:09. School time 11:04. Maybe everyone's just sitting, getting settled, and he's like introducing us.
No, I don't think so.
It's in the middle of a period right now. Oh, what period? So I'm trying to see why this is not working.
Did you say?
Oh, I don't think it's gonna put us up until 11:30 their
I thought it
time.
was the auditorium.
Because
That
like it
makes
says
sense.
here, it's
Apparently
5:30 to
we're going
6:30. I don't think it's gonna start until that.
Oh, technically 5:35.
Moms have to see us though.
Did you
Hour.
see us? There's 0 viewers right now. 1 viewer.
Our time, it's like
Caitlin, where are you?
5:35.
Can your mother see us?
Yeah.
No, I guess we can't see her. Last
She
year-
doesn't have a camera.
Yeah.
If she's using a computer or something that doesn't have a camera, then you won't
She
see her.
apparently said hi. Did she say hi to us in the chat?
I don't see it in the chat.
No, it's not there. What's yours?
Should I stop the broadcast and then come back at 11:30?
Probably.
You could.
Yeah.
There's 2 viewers. Who's the other viewer?
You don't see.
America.
At least it's that one.
See, last time we could see somebody on the other side. We saw a school on the other side.
What? I'm a platypus.
Keep going.
I'm a
Caitlin, could your mother see the chat on the side?
I'm an egg laying.
Facebook's doing live feeds now too.
I know.
See there?
I go to Matt. I was like, imagine we dated. He goes, nah, we be popping. We be popping. Me and Matt dating. That'd be awful.
A thumb that sings.
Oh, bless you.
Bless you.
Oh, there's 3 viewers.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. It's me. Oh, sing it, Fiona. Sing it. Where's Mrs. Sessa?
That's a really cute photo.
I take that back. You look pretty awful.
What?
How'd you get up there? Wait, you actually
80
went?
crowns here at the top.
It was like 80 crowns. We went up there.
Oh, wow.
Good job.
It's gorgeous.
Good job.
Yeah, we didn't take our picture today. What the heck?
Well, we got it done.
What the heck?
Why not?
I don't know.
6:30.
That's our
Lily.
daily thing. If we don't do it, it's like freaking a
Oh,
ritual.
so
I
that'd
know.
be back earlier than normal.
That's really bad.
Oh, we have 3 viewers, but I can't see who they are. I'd like to know who they
We have
are.
to do at least one together selfie.
3.
We did when it was cold. We didn't try to fix this video.
Evan.
Yep.
The camera's on, but I can't see anybody on the other end. Does
They
this tell
probably
me who
don't
people
have
are?
cameras.
It usually
Hi,
depends.
from Broadcast. Present to everyone. Let's see.
It usually depends on.
It's Caitlin's mom, dad, and aunt. Those are the viewers.
That's
It
good.
usually
That
depends
is
on
4.
if the users have a camera or not.
Wow.
That was mad cute, yo.
Because they're supposed to show up in a circle. Do they have a camera on theirs?
What?
None of them do. Yeah,
What?
they usually pop up when someone has the camera on.
All right, so maybe that'll be Mr. Manipelli.
Yeah, it should be.
How are my nights?
Guys, we're really.
4. Oh, no, we dropped down to 3.
Almost anyone else would have told to get off.
Oh, Mrs. Alfiero can see it. Dignigris, Carberry, and me. Okay.
Hey, Miss A.
She don't like you.
I know she doesn't like me. That's why I'm saying it.
She does too.
Bye.
Who is?
I tried doing that and like it told me that I can't get on.
Why you
it.
trust no one?
What?
Dave,
Said I was
Snapchat me.
Hi, Justin.
I said hi back. Hi, Justin.
She texted this team.
Yo, tell her I said hi. I didn't check it. I haven't checked it. We look really mad in this photo. A lot. Well, I look mad.
Welfare inequality in the Sudan.
Never down to 2 viewers.
Oh no, they're dropping like flies here.
That's a thing.
What?
I don't think they're interesting.
Oh, she gets kicked out. Maybe it's their Wi-Fi there. It's now just going back on.
School Wi-Fi doesn't work.
Mary, don't be shady. Many probably might be listening.
Our school Wi-Fi doesn't work, Mr. Manufacturing.
We should get we should get
Yes,
something
Snapchat doesn't work on school Wi-Fi. What kind of school is this? Can't you Snapchat?
No, I feel like we were to say that you just laugh and go. That's true. He's very proud of himself.
I didn't get to the
I went to her page and then it's just this is what comes up. This is the page that comes up if you use it on your phone.
Right.
And then I clicked yes, I'm going to watch, even though I'm in it. See if it'll give me
Click
like
on the event, I think.
this just brings me to your
That was
website.
on
There's
camera.
it just
Did you
brings
see
me
that
to
at
your
home,
website.
America? You don't want to curse that.
I feel like someone's phone is
Oh,
Yeah,
why
you
are
get-
you acting like that?
No, Google Plus page, and I'm seeing comments that are coming up. Valerie, I'm
See,
seeing
my mouth
moms
is
and
in it.
below.
It's 2 years.
Oh, good.
Marie,
Good
someone
that.
related to stage said hi everyone.
That would be my mom.
There you go. I don't know. Joanne Hilo said hello. That's good there.
It's all in different language. I want English.
Yeah, I see that. That's happening.
Yes, I know.
Just get up here.
Yeah, it keeps moving around. It's back over. Oh,
Doesn't it's funny. Always comments. I love your mom. Your mom's so cute.
Oh.
I will tell Caitlin, tell your parents to find the group chat thing so they can tell us, they can say things to
What's
us.
the word of Manny Pelly? Where is he?
He's not here yet. I'm sure he's on his way.
Message him and say, "Hey Lou, you're not paying me enough to sit in a lobby with these kids for this long."
All right. She said I have to invite them with a link. I don't understand what I have to do here. How do I do that?
Links.
No, I think that's,
Event page. Right there.
and so what do I do? Does anybody know how I invite, here we go, invite
Yeah.
people.
Oh,
Okay.
you have to.
I didn't have to do this last time, but, okay, Dave Wilson, Danielle Shanley, Laura Fleming, Amanda Kelly, who else?
Mike Mackey.
So, oh, Colin team.
Jerks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Someone didn't do their homework.
Actually, no.
Oh, she said, Miss Sophia said anyone can watch you and hear everything.
How much are prom bids? Are they still $60? Comment in the group chat.
The price isn't gonna change.
Is it really? I thought they were just.
She's ready for Westbrook.
Who else said they wanted to follow?
See yourself.
Mr. Pevney. Who else, guys?
Mr. Bias.
Did you put Mac in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mrs. Groff.
Miss Groff.
My mom.
Mr. Bias.
Mr. Groff, he likes his stuff.
You go by my name.
I could.
Mark Flores 120. Gmail.
120@gmail.com.
Oh, it came out.
So anybody can come on. All right, should I send this now, guys?
Yeah.
Send it now. And then we can see them? Is that how that works?
Because they have a camera.
Yes, Justin, $60.
Thank you.
Listen, I haven't been in school for.
Then once I send the invite, should I see them here?
I haven't been in school right now.
Guys, is that right?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna think in my head for the schedule.
I think we should have done Skype. It's better.
Yeah.
This is not working out so well.
Yeah.
Did you do this last time?
Yeah, we did it differently though. I don't know why it's so different.
Oh, wait. I think that's
Yeah.
Valentine. Or Summer.
That must be Mr. Minipelli.
Yeah.
Oh, they
That's Barb Collins.
I knew it was Valentine. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hi, Miss Valentine.
But like, is Miss Collins on?
Yeah.
Hi, Mrs.
Valentine.
Hi.
Maybe.
Oh, what is
Oh
it? Oh, it'll put us down there, maybe. Joanna, Miss Westbrook.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Miss Westbrook.
Oh my god.
Hi, Miss Westbrook.
Can you see me? I don't think I have a web. Let me
Oh, yeah, she's talking. It's Miss Westbrook.
I don't have a webcam.
I have a webcam.
Hi, Miss Westbrook. We hear you.
How are you?
Hi, Miss Westbrook.
Good. We're doing well. Can you see us?
I can see all of you.
Now, can other people see us?
Very no, but I'll turn on my screen. Hold on. Nope. There we go. How do I turn on the webcam on my desktop? Do I have one, Colleen? Do I? Is it? Yeah, it's better.
Her.
That's just her profile picture.
No, but how come we can hear her?
I don't know.
Here, settings. Where go?
Yeah, to go to the control panel.
How do I get to the control panel?
Well, if she has a webcam, then we could see her.
Well, then we're working on the camera.
What is it?
What happens to have a shit like that?
Her mother's trying to find us.
I know. I told her to download the app. She's an app.
Are you here?
This is Miss Collins.
I don't know if Collins
I don't
has
think
a
she's.
webcam.
I don't think she even has a mic in there.
She's gonna have a mic.
Mrs. Collins, are you out?
If so,
Let's go get Miss Groff with us. One of you go.
Oh.
Can you see us?
They're all happy.
can you see us?
I
I don't know who they're.
Are you on your phone or a Chromebook?
I'm on my laptop. Can you see us?
What happens is, this is what happens, guys. Once you talk, the screen switches. Yeah. So now, if we don't talk, we can see them, and then we'll talk. They can see us.
You should join Mr. Wilson.
Don't you?
How?
Where are you going, Mrs. Ophira?
I was going to find Mr. Wilson, but
What?
I was trying to find Mr. Wilson, but I can't. I just walk around.
Where are you going, Mrs. Ophira?
I'm gonna go find Miss Westbrook.
Up in my ring.
So then it's gonna come like
Listen.
What country are you in?
We're in the Czech Republic.
Oh, nice.
Mrs. Westbrook, did you read our post on day 3 when we were in Berlin?
No, I saw the pictures of on Facebook of you with the refugee children. That was
really amazing.
Did you believe how great they speak English? Isn't it amazing? It's the power of the second language in other countries where they see it as a benefit. I don't have a camp.
You run around.
Yeah, but that's this.
We were in Berlin.
I saw. Where is Dana? Oh, is she out? She's in 110. I'm up in 318.
Miss Ophira, she's upstairs.
New devices and printers. Yeah, I tried that. Oh, I'm such a dork. I don't have one. I don't have one. You have one, but it's just Would my computer have it?
Yeah, yours definitely would.
Get a tour of the school.
As if I've never been there before.
Hey! No, I can't do them. How do I do them?
I feel like an old granny.
Hey! Are you guys having the greatest time?
I don't know where Mr. Minipelli is. Did he get on? I can't see him. Ms. Ophira, can you call? What happens is when I talk, the screen switches. So call Mr. Minipelli and see if he can come to Mrs. Westbrook. Ms. Ophira, she's upstairs.
It's so delayed.
All right, so you got anybody around you, Mrs. Westbrook? Any students?
Yeah, here, come here, guys, say hey. Come here, Emily. It's not quite, it's lunch, so I have kids in about 2 minutes. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
2 minutes. This period will be here, say hey.
How's your up?
How's your up? Hi. They can't get up.
Hello.
Hey, run downstairs and get people. Yeah, we're gonna go get some people.
A tour of the school.
As if I've never been there before.
I can invite him. I can invite Ben. What's his email?
Here, still look at you guys. I feel like an old granny. Look at Justin.
I don't know who Mr. Minipelli is. Did he get on? I can't see him. I just invited Ben.
It's on the blog every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen her.
No.
How did you get into that and this?
Because you have to like download something.
Yeah, I don't have that. That's my do I have a webcam?
You do. You just have to download it. Like you have to go into
Like settings or something?
No, no, no.
apps?
No. Go to the Google. Hi, guys.
We've gone downstairs to get people from the because you're calling it lunchtime, so everybody's off campus. So we've gone downstairs to get kids from the school store and the senior lounge.
And I'm presently looking for Mr. Manipelli.
Okay, and then we'll start as soon as Mr. Manipelli gets in there.
Did Angie Belinich upstairs?
Oh, yeah, and
Colleen's webpage.
like her actual like staff page.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Every time you move or talk, the screen will change.
Okay. Just have
How's the food?
Oh, it's been great. Yeah, the weather's been great, the kids have been great, food's been great, and the experiences have been even better.
I think click on that link.
This is your
There he is.
Hey.
Oh, there he is. Hi, Mr. Manipelli.
We get neighbor.
Whoa, guys, there?
Yes, there.
Okay.
Mr. Manipelli.
I need a haircut.
Yeah. Say hi to Mr. Manipelli.
Yes, Justin, your hair looks great.
Hi, Miss Cozy.
So how we doing?
Yeah, but I can't.
You got multiple things going on here.
My computer is.
So where are you at now, pal?
So here's what I'll do, because it'll make it a little crazy if too many people talk at once. So I'll just tell you a little bit about what's going on, and I'll have the kids talk a little bit, and hopefully you can all hear us. There is a little thing on the side that says group chat.
Someone's FaceTiming with me.
Yeah, that's when you want to
Ben. Hey, Ben.
tell Ben to click on the link I just sent him.
Click on the link she just sent you.
Yes, that's what you're saying. I'm leaving you with my computer. I have to leave. Yeah, but that's my laptop.
Okay, is everybody paying attention? Okay. So it's been a great trip so far. The weather's been great. The kids have been great. They've really been wonderful, very focused. Today we had 5 hours of walking and talking with Mr. Barmore, lecturing, and boy, did they do well even though they were tired. We've had a lot of interesting experiences. We feel very safe here. Europe is not like what you're hearing on the news, correct?
Yeah, it's been awesome over here.
Yeah.
I want to stay. I'm not coming home.
That's fine.
And so anyway, I'll just give you a little synopsis. In Berlin, we had a couple of really great experiences. One at school in the
She should have sent you an email.
School of Bavarian Quarter, which we visit every year. And these sixth graders work on this memorial project. Actually, that a New Milford survivor has a brick on that wall. Was from that area. So each year, these sixth graders commemorate a Jewish victim that was from their neighborhood. Sometimes they commemorate a Jewish victim that lived in their apartment.
Wow.
Little sixth graders who were actually from other countries. These kids are German, but their parents are from other places, speak 3 languages fluently. These sixth graders...
Just like us.
Yeah. These sixth graders did their presentation to us in fluent English. And then afterwards, we went on this little tour with them because they wanted to show us a couple of things, all in English. They were actually like little tour guides. It was really amazing. And it was really a great opportunity. And one of the interesting things we found out about this school is that when we saw some of the kids, they had 25 Afghani and Syrian refugees integrated into their school population. And when they brought them into their school, the principal was wonderful. They embraced them. They had nothing. They had nothing when they got to this school. So the kids did something like what we would do in America. They got them school supplies. They gave them backpacks. The family chipped in and helped them out. And now the kids have been there about 3 months, and they're already learning German.
Wow.
This is actually how it's working in Germany, but they are being integrated into communities. And now, of course, the opportunity, and I hope you were able to see the little video. We have the whole sort of interview on tape. Mr. Barmore had met this someone who came to Israel who was a producer in Berlin and was working with the refugees. So it took us a few days when we made this. They actually made it happen for us that we visited this place where they were living, and it was a hotel in Berlin that the government was given over to this process. And I think by the end of this year, there'll be 25 centers like that in Berlin. And so we were able to meet a 16-year-old and a 17-year-old from Afghanistan who were actually, it took them, you know, what you see on TV, where they're coming into Greece on the boats. These kids and their mother and another sibling did this. And they arrived, and it took them, after that, it took them 50 days in the winter, in the cold, in the freezing, and literally with no food to get to training. She was sick, very sick, when she arrived in Berlin, and she was hospitalized. And their father was actually captured and sent back to Afghanistan, and they'll be reunited with him in probably the next month. These kids were amazing. They spoke to us in fluent English. We learned in Afghanistan.
Wow.
They're really lovely kids. We're actually still talking to them. We're on Facebook with them, and they're willing to, when we get back to school, we're willing to set up a Skype opportunity. And so that, you know, we can bring this message to other kids as well. They're very articulate. They were really a pleasure. And the social worker at this place, at this home, said that they'd be happy to work with us. So, and they're really great kids. And it really humanized the whole story of the refugee crisis. Nothing like what we see on the news. Nothing like what we see on the news at all, in any way, shape, or form. And I think that was really important for all of us. You know, we saw some refugees while we were in Berlin, and, you know, we saw, but we didn't understand. But having an opportunity to sit down and to talk to them was really quite amazing, and understand their story and continue to build upon that. Mohammed wants to be a pharmacist. No, Mohammed wants to be an engineer, and his sister Saraz, she wants to be a pharmacist. These kids are going to school every day. They are grateful that they're going to a school, and they work really, really hard. In fact, we met with them at 5:30 because we didn't want to take them out of school. That's how much they appreciate their education. Because they didn't have, obviously they had some education in Afghanistan because they know languages very well.
Students want to hear from Dave.
So,
You got a little comment.
a little comment. Okay, so anyway, that's enough for me. What I asked, oh good, I'm glad somebody's got the group chat going here. What I've asked the students to do is just give a quick impression of the trip so far, and just something that's really impacted them a little bit. And then if you have any questions, put them on the group chat on the side, and we can answer. The best way, or you can ask us actually in person now that it's out. There are some people in a location, because that didn't see that. So, who would like to go first on our angle? Justin?
Something that stuck out to me?
Yes.
Something that was, I'd say, really quite effective was the refugee speak that we had, that Ms. Timbushi was talking about, because the media back in America is really kind of objectifying these people and kind of demonizes their whole experience and makes them sound so malicious and a threat and, oh my God, we can't let them in, they're terrorists. But I and a couple of people in this group have often said that, you know, the facts, that there's no increased risk of any of these refugees being a terrorist than there are of anyone named Mike being a terrorist in the United States. And speaking to these people one-on-one really just helped bring that forward, because they are literally the sweetest, most grateful people, and they don't have a lavish life in this hotel. I mean, it's a hotel, but it's like their play area, we took pictures, we'll send them to you, are like empty conference rooms with beanbag chairs and like wooden blocks, and they're so happy with it. And I just feel really fortunate to have been able to do that, since people all over the world have been seeing these people portrayed a certain way on TV, and for the small group of students to be able to really meet with them and talk to them like this, one-on-one, it was amazing.
And continue the relationship, which is even as important.
Yeah.
Who'd like to go next?
Are you looking at me? So I
Look
guess.
at me.
Hi guys. I think for me, it's a lot of with the history of both countries we've been to currently, and how there's a lot of like, I like the fact that we've learned a lot of like pre-Nazi history that helps us kind of understand basically what's happened, how these cities were pre World War II and afterwards. Oh, sound. What is that?
Sorry, we just
Okay. No, I really am enjoying.
It's okay, keep going.
Okay, I'm really.
We have Dana, Mr. Furo connecting on another computer as well.
Okay. Good. Who wants to go
Yeah,
next?
I'll go next.
Somebody has to come in closer. Fiona.
Fiona!
One of our 2 resident 10th graders.
So my favorite was probably, or most impactful, was when we met with the refugees. So I think basically everything Justin said is the same that I feel, but the fact that they were like our age almost hit home even more. And to just see their living conditions and see how many of them there were. And it just, it really impacted me and it really changed my perspective on the refugee situation.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Mr. Wilson?
Okay, who wants to go next?
Brandon does.
Brandon McQuarlin, lean in.
Yeah.
Lean in. You can only go so high with this thing.
My roommate.
Go ahead.
Hey everyone. Hi everyone. I guess was going to. We went to a synagogue today that listed most of the names that were in most of the names of families of Jewish families in Prague that were affected by the Holocaust and taken to Trezendat and like the other death camps that they had, and it showed so many names and just so many people, and it showed also like the ages, and it was just so young and terrible to see. And it just showed how like close the Holocaust was to all these people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who else? I got some people back here.
Dave. My current roommate.
Probably like 17. It's like it really happened there, and like to see everything like still here. So more like
Hey guys.
Dr. Schreiber!
Hey, how's it going?
Dr. Schreiber,
Okay.
hi, Dr. Schreiber.
Okay, wait a sec.
Are you
Dave was
guys
just
having an
talking about-
amazing time?
What Dave was just talking about is track 17 is in Berlin, Grunewald. I think it was on day 3 that we were there. So if you want to learn a little bit more about that deportation site, you can go to our blog and read about it on day 3. What Dave was describing was another example of a memorial. These kids have visited many, many memorials, including the one that Brandon talked about today, which actually commemorated 80,000 Czech citizens that were affected by the Holocaust in this region.
Pretty amazing. I've been looking at all the, different, like yesterday when you were learning about all the books and everything that were restored or maintained for a long time. That's pretty incredible. And the pictures that you got of all the library and everything.
Yes, it was great, the library. So anybody else want to have something to say in my group here? I see some faces back here. Shadila, why don't you go?
Something that has impacted me while being here was definitely.
All right, come on.
He's alive.
Of course he's alive. Go.
Something that has impacted me while being here was definitely seeing those 3 young kids that we talked to the other day. They were so young, but they were so educated on the subject of the Holocaust, and they could tell you anything on the top of their head. They didn't have to look at a dictionary, or not a dictionary, but like a textbook or anything like that. Sorry. And it was just.
Well, I think she's referring to an English dictionary because German to English.
Okay. And also that they didn't have to look at a textbook, but they knew it on top of their head, and how being educated can help so many, and just
How did they get so educated? I mean, where did they learn all this?
Definitely from their teachers, and definitely from their peers, and just their neighborhood in general.
Well, English in other parts of the world, and even parts of the world that, like Afghanistan, English is a language that they learn well from 1st grade on. And these kids, these 6th graders, were fluent. I mean, Germany has a really good education system. But let's take the kids from Afghanistan who are 16 and 17, who could speak to us tell their heart-wrenching story in fluent English. Those kids speak about 3 languages, and they're in an education system in an underdeveloped, conflict-type country. So it's incredible in America. When we think about learning another language, we think it's something that we shouldn't do. I think it's more about an attitude than it is about, or the will to learn another language, than it is about anything else. It's amazing how these people communicate in these kinds of situations. I mean, we were astounded by the 6th graders and certainly by the 16 and 17-year-old refugees.
Miss Timbusio said it way better than I did.
Okay, I think what we'll do now, I see some of you on here. Why don't we do one at a time? Mr. Manupelli, you still there?
I love you.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, I think Mr. Peroni's there too. I see somebody.
Yeah.
So why don't you have any
Yeah,
questions for us? Ask us a question, and we'll try to answer them. And if you want to type a question, you may. Okay.
We have days in the bathroom.
What do you say?
Not all over Europe.
Not all over
You
Europe,
would try
mostly
it?
France.
Oh.
Definitely
Who
has a question you want to ask?
Of course.
Not all over Europe.
And now it's showing up there.
This is muted. I have it muted so that that's talking and not talking up here because you can talk on there.
Okay.
We're not just on their chat.
We're just watching it. I want that last. Who wants to ask a question?
Can you change the screen?
I can hear you.
Question. You have a question?
This would work if it was. Because this is the live stream, but that's like about 5 seconds long.
Yeah. Mute us. Okay, so who has a question to ask?
I have a quick question.
Okay, Miss. Here, let Miss Colantine in. You guys rotate in and out.
But isn't this
I
the
have
one
a
that's
quick
like?
question. Can they hear me?
I can hear you. We can hear you.
Hi guys. Here's my question, fairly fast. Do you see potential essay material for the book? Okay.
First night I wrote my essay.
Anybody want to throw out any topics? And then that's my question. And
Well, Mrs. Collington, I want to tell you something about the potential for their. It became very clear in the first couple of days of the trip that a lot of these kids are connecting the history and the current situation in the world to their own opinions about our political situation. And it's astounding to see the history, what we're learning on the ground, and what we're seeing in America. So I think you might be seeing some of that in their essays.
Excellent. People will read that because it's current and contemporary. Excellent. Thank you so much. You guys look great. I recognized you immediately.
Well, I have a question. Just you mentioned politics a little bit about what's the view from Europe and where you're at with regards to our candidates for the election in November. What's the vibe out there?
They're really confused. They're horrified, and they're worried. They're very worried.
Rightly so.
Yeah, they're very worried because America plays a big role in the world, and they don't like it here. And that's the people we deal with. But I have to tell you, we've seen it here, that there are a lot of nationalistic groups, whether they're neo-Nazi groups or whether they're Hungarian nationalists or whether they're in the Czech Republic, that they're getting more fuel from our candidates. And that's frightening. And that's why the people who are in the more realistic perspective in the political spectrum are very nervous, because it's also fueling their larger populations of radical nationalists. You know anything about this history, that's what caused this history. Can I say one thing to Spencer? I see him in the background. Spencer, go to our day 3 on the blog.
Go to where?
Day 3 on our blog, and click on the interview. It's only a small clip, but click on the interview with the two refugee children and read about them. Because when you're going into the military and you're going to be an officer, you'll be in the high-ranking position someday, and these are the kinds of issues that you'll have to mediate on a much bigger scale. And so there's something you can really learn from understanding their story. And you'll learn more when we do the documentary because you'll get the full-length story on these individuals. And hopefully, when we're back at school, you could participate in a Skype session that we're going to have with them. You'll learn a lot.
All right.
Thanks.
Can I ask another question? Is Evan there?
Evan's right here. He's filming. He's been awesome. Where is
Okay. All right, we want put down the camera, Evan. We want to get some feedback from you.
Come on in.
He's gonna run us out on anything.
Evan, so from your experience, I mean, you know, being an alum and then now being in Europe, what are some things that you take away as an adult, you know, with some more life experience behind them? You know, what do you take away from the trip so far?
I mean, because I'm experiencing this for the first time, just like the kids. And I mean, the two things that really stuck out to me, they mentioned already, the refugees, hearing from them was pretty incredible. Because like Ms. T said, what we see on the news and the media back home about the Syrian refugees and all that, it's not even close to what is actually going on in Berlin where we were. It's literally the furthest thing from what we see on TV. And also I mean, those 3 kids that we met with, the 6th graders, they genuinely want to learn, and they want to learn all these languages. And, I mean, they're really impressive. It was kind of like when we went to the school, it was a little bit different than the schools in the U.S. Like, these kids seemed, I mean, I'm not taking away from anything. Yeah, very mature. They seem, every single kid there seemed like they genuinely were there to learn and not just to pass the time, which is something we see in America a little bit. I mean, those are the 2 main things so far, but it's been great. It's been amazing.
I know that you're going to be putting together the documentary. What's the one thing so far that stood out the most that you know is going to be a center point so far of the documentary?
I mean, there's been a bunch of things so far. Right now, probably the interview with the refugees, I would say.
Okay.
Probably going to be a focal point because it's so relatable to the Holocaust. So that's probably going to be a focal point so far, a bigger one.
Great, thanks, Evan.
Yeah, no problem.
He's been a good soldier here.
I know we keep going back to the refugees, but it really was.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the trip, there's been certain things that have really stood out to us. Oh, I see a lot of people on the side here saying things.
Hi, party.
Mr. Wilson, I see you here.
Oh, Mr. Wilson,
What do you say?
Mr. Brownie's there. Hi, Mr. Brownie.
Mr. Wilson, I was going to say something to Mr. Wilson.
Oh, Mr. Peroni's watching too.
Hi, Mr. Wilson.
They don't have a microphone, yeah.
The entire clip that we'll have of the refugees will be really compelling for all of your social studies classes. We just put a 2-minute clip on the blog because that's all we could fit on the blog, but they actually spoke to us for about 45 minutes. We also have a lot of other footage, well, some other footage, because we had to be really careful about taking photographs because of confidentiality and a lot of other reasons. But we do have some other photographs that we were allowed to take that could go along with that, and will certainly enlighten your students on the reality of this. And hopefully, when we return, we can offer a conversation with all of our classes with these 2 incredible young people. So, thank you, Mr. Wilson and Mr. Peroni.
Yeah.
So, anybody else have a question?
Ms. Tambucio, can you invite me again, and then we think we can get it on my smart board?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
If you invite me again.
Well, because she invited me too, but it didn't come up on that. No, I invited you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So if she invites me again,
Mike.
we think it might work.
Your computer, but they weren't in. I don't know.
Just sit down.
My math is in.
Miles wants to know how's the food there.
No, you won't.
Do you guys have a doner kebab?
Doner kebab? I don't think anybody had that in Berlin.
Have one at the airport.
No, we didn't. We got off the plane. It was 2 o'clock in the morning our time, 7:30 there when we were here. We weren't eating doner kebabs.
I think we disappointed.
Well, we've eaten a lot of other great things.
What is that?
It's all kinds of things.
A lot of sausage.
Curry, a lot of sausage. Mr. Manupelli would be very happy with the food here.
Oh, I like sausage. That's sausage.
Oh, look,
There's Miss Westwood.
There you go.
we're here. Hey guys, all of that?
Yes, come on in. What are you gonna do? That together? No, we.
We can't see.
Oh, we can't.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Well, do you see any cool art or architecture that stood out?
We
took some good photos.
Oh, we forgot to mention one thing. We were at the U.S. Embassy yesterday in Prague, and
It's really cool, like modern. We met his wife, and they're allowed to hang up art in there. So she picked more modern art, and there's a lot of cool.
I really like.
Oh, there's an Einstein painting. That was,
And you got to
yeah,
face.
it got to face because 8-year-old. He wrote, "You killed me" on this Einstein painting.
so Sarah,
a part.
Sarah,
Story. Take my snapshots.
Yeah.
Sarah, you there?
Yeah.
Almeida?
Hi.
This is something they do. We found out yesterday that they do in Embassy Life.
Send it to me. They're trying to figure out that right now.
Well, what they do is when you become an ambassador, you get assigned an art curator from Washington, D.C., and you actually install American art in the residence. Look on our blog and look at the pictures of this incredible house. There's a story behind it. It was only a Jewish family before the war. They fled, and of course the Nazis took over the house. Some of the objects that are still in the house are from the Nazi period. And she was a really gracious host. We really got to understand the story and really see the entire residence. It was really amazing.
So cool.
The artwork was, I was thinking of Miss Morel and Miss Bettini when she was explaining to us why they chose the American art for this house. They would have loved it. Sarah, there was a portrait, several portraits, made with the tips of Crayola crayons.
Whoa.
Really cool. Yeah.
I'm so jealous. That's really cool.
Do that. 1%. Okay.
What is that?
This is the thing that you
All right, guys, I'm running on low battery. I'm going to try to plug in. Wait, any more questions? I need my plug in.
Is there anything, Ms. Tembucci, about the comments on the side? Do you guys see that screen?
Yes, I see it.
Okay, is there anything that you want to share out loud that maybe like either from Wilson's class or?
Well, Mrs. Groff said, how are the airports? Well, we were only in one, and it was totally fine. Everything was, our travel has been great. There is a lot of security all over, but really we feel like we're at home and no issues at all. There haven't been any problems. Thanks, Colin. We're working hard on the blog. I hope you liked the little pictures we put up yesterday with comments. The kids did a great job with that.
I think they should have stopped Flores.
What?
At the airport.
Hey. Hey, T.
Hello. Is anybody? Shadil, go to the counter and ask if they have an adapter plug.
Hey, T.
Oh, hi, Jane. I didn't see you.
How are you?
Good. Things are good. Have you been following the blog?
Yeah, my mom has been following it too.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah. Okay.
Things are going well.
Good. Yay. That's so
That's
awkward.
it. Everyone's paying attention.
I don't like that. That's weird. That's okay.
I'm reading Mrs. Groff's comments on the side.
Someone's talking about Spencer dancing now. We're getting into all sorts of things.
How to turn on your webcam.
Here, this way.
Okay.
Oh, no.
It's gonna have to.
Oh, oh.
Okay.
Oh, I like to. Hello.
Okay.
Okay, I'll put it there.
Yeah, move this way. Okay. A few more minutes.
No, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Ow, Justin, ow!
Sorry.
He's just sad.
Just on you now. Okay.
Oh, they're at the end. You sure?
Yeah, that's all. Question first?
What time is it over there?
It's really not. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna do this. It's okay. I'm okay. It's really nice.
What?
What time? Time.
It's 6:02 p.m.
What?
6:01.
Who's so surprised about that?
But you guys are 6 hours behind us.
Was it hard adjusting to the time change? The first day it was. We were really tired.
The first day was awful.
But by the second day, we slept so much, it was like fine.
Yeah, but we did a good job of keeping on.
We kept it together.
Yeah, we kept it
kind of.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, today we're really
I
tired.
don't know why. For some reason.
No one knows what.
We all got sleep, but for some reason.
How's Justin as a roommate?
I'm awesome. I'm really good. Listen, I take care of all of my roommates. Both Brandon and Dave have fallen asleep with their phones on, leaving the TV on, with their sunglasses breaking. And what do? Because I'm still awake. I go and I take everything away and I plug everything in so they can sleep safely and wake up with charged devices. And you know what? I'm responsible. My side of the room is clean. I shower. My feet don't smell like Dave's. I'm awesome.
No, who gets you up in the morning? Who gets you up in the
The
morning?
Lord.
No,
There's
it's
a reason why we have a wake-up call. So.
Let's get back.
No, you've seen it once.
Because we have to leave soon for our dinner. Mrs. Collins asked how's Shalmi. He's great. The kids have really adjusted very well to his style of teaching, and he is awesome. They really are learning a lot from him, and they're asking a lot of questions, which is the most important thing to do when you're dealing with Mr. Barmore and learning from him. So it's working out great. Kids are probably like, who's that? All right. Dr. Schreiber, are you still there? I think I see her.
She should go.
Yeah,
I think that's her. No, maybe.
Wilson. Peoria.
Okay.
Hi, Mrs. Croft. I miss you.
Okay, guys. Well, listen, we're going to get going because we have a couple things to do before we go to dinner.
Okay.
Bye, Steve.
Bye. 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 I miss coffee.
Look, my H&M clothes came. I miss you guys. I hope you're having a really good time. I miss you too.
Bye, Mrs. Collantine.
Don't be safe. Don't talk to strangers in a strange land.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually do.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson, Mr. Peroni, Mr. Manupelli, Ms. Ofuro, Mrs. Collins, Mrs. Westbrook, Mrs. Ross, everyone who's there, all the kids, thank you.
Lord and Savior.
Lord save.
Parents, if you're listening, some of them are on. Oh, by the way, I want to say one thing, one last thing, especially the kids that are in the room there. Follow us on Periscope. That has worked out really well, and all the videos that I'm taking on Periscope, Mr. Watson set up, they're actually saving on my phone.
At C. Tambucio?
At C. Tambucio, yeah. But I'll have them uploaded to YouTube. So Periscope is really cool, and a lot of people have been following us even outside of our two schools that are with us. Alrighty, we're gonna end.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Do you want to see the gate before?
Love you.
Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. We'll show you what's outside our hotel.
Oh, I'm in the way.
I'm gonna be upstairs.
Come here, come here.
Yeah, let's put them on.
That's
You don't have a joke.
No, you can't walk down there.
No, I mean, you
Wow, that's so nice.
Turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's what you want to see.
Yeah.
That's outside our hotel. All right, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye. Bye. Okay.
I don't like the camera. How do we end this?
What?
Thank you, Ms. Westbrook.
I need this to go back to Miss.
Yeah, she told me to bring it to
She told me.
Thank you, Mr. Westbrook.
Bye bye. We miss you guys. Talk to you soon.
No.
We're done.
Oh, no.